Do you want to level up your lager game? I'm here with some more pro tips on how to make the best lager possible. So we're going to start talking here about temperature. Temperature is really, really important to outcomes with lager, specifically your fermentation temperature. Starting with a higher fermentation temperature is going to mean more esters and more expression from the yeast. A lower temperature is going to give you a cleaner, more neutral result. And of course, a lower temperature is also going to mean a slower fermentation. You always want to match your pitch rate to your temperature. So if you're going with really low, cold fermentation, it's really good to increase the amount of yeast that you pitch so that that yeast gets through its lag phase faster and gives you an efficient fermentation. Another thing to consider with lager fermentation, and we're going to get into this a little bit more in detail later, is pressure. Using pressure either at the start of the fermentation or towards the end can help you to get natural carbonation in the beer, as well as help you to control the flavor, especially if it's harder for you to control your temperature. Finally, another huge factor for lagers is the time. Lagering is really referring to the amount of time that beer spends cold. That totally depends on the yeast strain you use, but typically it's going to take you anywhere from 3 weeks to 12 weeks to make your lager beer, depending on whether it's a more modern or a more traditional approach. Stay tuned for more lager tips, and also make sure to check out a great video on crispy brewing practices for lagers from my business partner Nate Ferguson over on our YouTube channel as well.